Tasha from Detroit. Welcome to the show.
Hey, Tasha.
Hi.
Hi. Welcome.
Hi. You know what? I just wanted to comment on your topic. I'm listening. I'm really interested. I am 100% African American. And yeah, we are vicious toward each other. We can be mean, but I work in a law firm, and I have, like, for the past 12 years with all Caucasian women. I am the only black, and they are vicious. They tear each other down behind each other's backs, you know, and it's something terrible. I just want it to be known that it's out there more than you know. It's not just black women. It's,
of course,
it's women,
Look at Desperate Housewives.
Absolutely, yes. It's definitely plenty of women.
I stand corrected.
But you know what? I think black women are more
very vocal
with it.
Yes,
flavorful. I love that.
Good analogy.
I feel like and I hate to, it's such a generalization, you know, but like with white women, I feel like y'all do it like a little more like
with a little panache,
a little more like low key,
savvy.
Yeah. Oh, have you gained weight? And we'd be like, look at that fat bitch. It's saying the same thing, but we're just more like
we're a little bit more overt. Right. We're a little bit more obvious, as with you guys.
Actually, I would totally agree with you, and I think that. But actually, that's one of the things that actually is actually much better in terms of what you do because you're more honest about it.
Really,
yeah, and you're more out there. You're more upfront with it, and it may still be cutting, but it's more truthful. And so I think one of the main messages of the book is that we lose our authentic selves and we also lose our authentic relationships with other women. And so at least black women or African American women are putting it out there. And I would agree with you. Caucasian women tend to be much more subtle and covert and
almost like hide as your friend.
Exactly.
Yeah, you think it's somebody
be nice to you at your face, but watch out when you turn your back.
Right. Sneaky white bitches.
That's the way to do it. That's how you do it.
I'm kidding. My mom is white. All right, we have Phil from California. Welcome to the show. Phil.
All
right. Going
Everybody's all right today?
Yeah, what's up, Phil?
All right. Well, I'm going to try to run this down real quick. This is from a male's point of view who has a fiance, and she is the one that is always being hated on. She's a scientist, basically, and as far as the growing up part, she always told me that with her sisters, she always felt like she was a stepchild. Always felt like she was a stepchild. She knew what she wanted to do. She went to school, you know, and she was very straightforward, but always hurt by her family, but mainly by her sister. Wow. And she's 46 now, and right now she's just now coming to grips with it. And there's been nights that I've sat up with her and held her while she, you know, she just doesn't understand, and so you know, we had to work on it and just have to say to hell with everybody else. You just keep doing what you're doing. And
thank you. She's 46 years old?
Yeah.
46, and you're marrying her? All right, shout out to you. Thank you very much.
That's what I think that's great.
I listened to what he said. I did.
No, I think that's great. I mean, she's definitely very lucky to have him, you know, in her life. You know, me growing up, I grew up just like that, being hated on by my own family members, my mother especially. You know, growing up looking black was just so unacceptable in my house.
Well, your family's Asian. They think you're going to steal.
Well, exactly. I'm saying. Leave it to Claudia and just cut deep, right?
No, but what were we going to say?
So, I mean, basically, you know, coming to grips with it, yeah, I mean, unfortunately, she is coming to grips with it, at, you know, at a later time in life. But, like, as for me, I came into, you know, I was definitely fine with it. Like, in my mid-30s, I finally got, you know, to the point where, okay, you know, my family was doing this to me, but in a way, that's the way that they were raised. That's their culture. And, you know, they were trying to, you know, imply it on me, but just didn't happen. Literally, I am the black sheep of the family.
You are?
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
So what about relationships with our mothers and affecting how we relate to other women? Can you guys speak on that, anybody?
Yeah, I think the most important thing is for mothers to teach their daughters to be open and able to express their feelings, whatever it is. So, like I said before, being angry is not something that's acceptable for girls and for women. So teaching daughters that if you're feeling angry, if you're feeling jealous, if you're feeling insecure, to be able to talk about it, to know that it's safe enough to open up and express it.
So, okay, we're going to take a break. We'll be back with more. Our topic tonight, mean girls, women to women. Why do we hate on each other? We got to cut that shit out, ladies. Give us a call, 877-2-106-106. We'll be back with more right after the break. Welcome back to the Claudia, Joy, and Friends show. Our topic tonight, women to women. Why do we hate on each other? Our number is 877-2-106-106. We have special in-studio guests and co-authors of the book, Mean Girls, Meaner Women, Dr. Erica Holliday and Dr. Joan Rosenberg. Welcome again.
Thank you so much.
Yes, I didn't do a roll call. Who's in the house?
Tina Davina is here.
Who's in the house?
Flora is here.
Who's in the house?
Your girl Portia's in the house.
Who's in the house?
Shelly Rio.
We include y'all too. Who's in the house?
And Joan Rosenberg.
Who's in the house?
Erica Holliday.
So long.
Yeah.
I love Claudia, Joy. A lot of
No,
women.
I want to say I'm noticing that you're not calling us pigeons tonight.
I know.
I like that.
For the last three shows,
Not
she
as
hasn't called
much.
us pigeons.
I mean, it's still part of the show because that's what we can't switch it up.
We
But, you know,
can't. I mean,
people don't get it. It's a messenger.
Right, they don't get it.
They're like all over New York. Ugh.
You've been all over New York too.
I thought of you. I have not, but I thought of you all the whole week I was in New York.
Obsessed. What happened?
so she's calling
So
you
the
a pigeon.
pigeons are all over the place.
Yeah.
Oh. No, I'm a dove. You guys are pigeons.
I'm a swan.
I'm just hating. All right. All right, ladies. Let's delve back into this topic because we gotta get a solution.
Yes.
There's plenty of women. We have the most women calling in tonight that we've ever had, I think.
Uh-huh.
Great.
You know, and women, we've got to stop doing this to each other. So many times I talk to girls, I'm like, if we all went on coochie strike, and if we could all stick together, we could make men treat us the way we want them to.
We can make a
because
difference.
I could be on strike, and then this habit could be behind my back, or this one giving it up, and we never can get things done.
No, there would be somebody giving up.
That's what I'm saying. If we could all stick
All.
together, we could really rule the world, right, ladies?
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah.
It runs the world,
I'm
ladies.
saying though, but everyone's always trying to undercut the next chick and go behind one's back and sleep with your husband and just take your jobs and all that.
right.
And you know, why do we do this to each other? I know men are vicious in business, but I feel like we do it. We don't have to too. We're so damn catty.
We are kidding. You know, and you there's a couple different points that I want to make, but let me toss one out there. In terms of who gets attacked, and we see it across the whole spectrum of so if somebody's ugly, if somebody's fat, if somebody just doesn't fit, somebody's lesbian, doesn't fit in, all those women can get attacked. You go to the other end of the spectrum, women are too beautiful, they get it too. So anybody that falls outside this like very traditional stereotype view of what a woman is, boom, you're up for grabs.
Are you happier if you're average then?
No, you're not.
Is that
No,
it? Is that the
I
goal?
grew up average. Shit, I was freaking miserable too. Shit.
No, I think people hate on people on their level, quote unquote. So let's say, like you said, if somebody says that they're average, there are average chicks that are hating on her average friends. You got a Halle Berry.
So you have a bunch of fives? Marriage? Oh,
Well,
she's
no,
a 5.5. I don't like her.
But no, we can even look at the famous people. I know some people. Let's say Lady Gaga. She's one of the hottest artists right now. Don't think that maybe Ashanti not hating on her, or maybe Britney Spears.
Not
you know what I'm
saying that
saying?
they are.
Not saying that they are, but these are women on that level. So on any
Right.
level, she's saying you could be the bottom, you could be the middle, or the top, but somebody is always going to be hating because they want your eyebrows, your lashes. It's always something
about you that they
Yeah,
want.
so there's no way to avoid it. I don't think it's really avoidable. Like,
Yeah,
What's
pretty
nice-
much.
How many girl cliques? I mean, because we all hang out, and I think all of us have at least two other beautiful friends, and we all hang out. And I don't think you see that as much anymore. It's like,
Right.
I think Claudia is known for having these beautiful friends.
I am.
But how many girls are there that hang out with girls that are less attractive to them than them
To make themselves
look better? And I see that all the time. You see like one cute girl hanging out with like five, really obese women. You know what I'm saying? Just to make herself look good. And that's such poor self-esteem to me. And I love that I hang out with a group of beautiful
all
women.
right, Tina, be careful. Yeah, well, see, Tina does have a tendency to, like ladies here or there. So maybe that's
not
why.
anymore.
She's dabbled in a little,
Not anymore.
I like having pretty people around me too.
Yeah.
Not just the pretty though. It's like someone's swagger, their confidence. They're
Right.
they're a
No,
great
but
athlete.
There's people. I mean, I'm not going to say names, but people in the industry that have sent people home on set because, oh no, she's too pretty. Either she's as cute as me or cuter, and they don't want them on set.
Oh, yeah. Women.
Like
Definitely.
Women
I'm like,
artists?
If I'm
Oh,
doing
yeah.
something like I want the
Yes,
baddest
I've
girls
had
in
that
my
happen.
video or
Yeah.
whatever it is that I'm doing.
And yes, and looks is definitely a main thing that they hate on, but it's like,
Well,
so many, so much deeper than
So
that.
many other
Yeah, but I
things.
think Tina hit the nail on the head when she talked about low self-esteem, and that's what it really boils down to. If we get to the deep root of this issue, it's feelings of inadequacy, of having a low self-esteem within yourself that you're not addressing and that you're not talking about, and instead attacking another woman because that's so-called making you feel better, making you feel better than her, than other